Hey everybody, welcome to another After Effects CS6 tutorial. My name is Buddy Blackford, and today I'm going to teach you about stretching out your layer. You can also compress the time of your layer by using this method. And there's hotkeys for it and everything else, the whole 9 yards. So let's get started. This effect is actually called stretch, so time stretch. So what you need to do is right click on your layer and come up here to time. And we're going to come over here to time stretch. You can select the how long you want it to be stretched, and this is like kind of like a percentage here. You can set your new duration of your actual layer if you would like, if you don't know the percentage you want to use, but you know the time. Now you can check. You can stretch from the current layer at the endpoint, which would be the beginning. You could stretch it from where your current time indicator is at, or you could stretch it from the out point. So the current frame would stretch it from both sides, and the out point would stretch it from this side in. So I'm going to bring this layer to the middle so we can see how it stretches. So that way we can see from both sides. So let's use our time stretch. Time stretch. And I'll start it from the layer endpoint, and I'll just stretch it at 150. And hit OK. And you can see that it stretched farther to the right, and now the footage will actually be slower. Let me put this on like a fast preview, fast draft. There we go. So that way I can move in through the frames, and it's just a line walking towards us. Now let's try it again. I'll hit Control Z to go back, and I brought it to where it originally was, and we'll do it this time from the current time indicator, which is current frame, and we'll stretch this out 150, and you can see that it's stretched out both ways 150%. So that's it for that. Control Z to come back, and I'll just might as well show you the last one also. See, I hit freeze frame by accident. Might as well show you the other one just so you know what it looks like. Obviously gonna stretch out from the left side there. So, and that's what it did. So we'll go back. Now there is some hotkeys that we can use. Control, Shift, and the comma button is how we stretch from the stretch out the endpoint. So where I want the endpoint, so this edge right here to be. So I'm going to hold Control, Shift, and hit my comma button, and it'll stretch to where my current time indicator is. I can also compress it that way, Control, Shift, comma, and bring it in. So to do the out point, which I'll come over here more, Control, Alt, comma. That's the out point. And now if I want to come out here, same thing, Control, Alt, comma, does the out point. So those are the different methods on how to stretch it. And what it's going to do is increase or decrease the amount of frames in between each actual in between your footage. So it'll add frames or lessen the amount of frames. You can also see this in your timeline, or in your layer panel over here. So if I right click and go to columns, there is a stretch point here, and then we can stretch it this way if we would like to, and that shows us it'll stretch it overall, kind of like just from where your out point is or end point is. So it just stretches the entire thing overall using this method here. If you click on it, then you can come up to the time stretch properties panel. So there's another way for you to work on that. That was, remember, right clicking up here in your where the column names are, coming to columns and clicking on stretch. Also duration, you can do that same thing this way, and it extends the out point this time. So that's about the same thing going on right there. So same thing with duration. So thanks for watching the tutorial on how to stretch and compress your footage, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks. Have a good one.